Today's episode deals with illegal dumping inside of West Ranch. We're going to talk to the resident who caught them red-handed. Hi, West Ranch. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm here with a neighbor who made a difference in our community. I'm going to let her tell you her story and the result of what happened.
Okay. I was coming home one day, and when I got to the stop sign at the new Friendswood Lakes extension in West Ranch, there was a construction truck coming from the new neighborhood they're building, the Avalon at Friendswood.
Okay.
And at first I didn't think a whole lot about it, but when he stopped at the stop sign at Friendswood Lakes, he opened whatever he opened up, and all this mud and sludge started coming out of a tube in the front of a truck. And he did that from the intersection all the way across west. And then he reversed down west, pouring this stuff down the whole side. So I stopped when I got into my neighborhood and I took a picture of it. Why would he do that? So it made me kind of question it, and I called the company and I said, hey, one of your drivers poured all this stuff out in my neighborhood. What was that? And the company said, oh, we're doing some cameras into the pipeline, and this is something that we normally do, and it's nothing harmful, and we typically just go to the nearest storm sewer and fire hydrant area and pour it out. And I went, well, okay. But I'm still thinking, well, why didn't you use the ones where you're building? Why are you coming down here and dumping it in ours?
That's a good point.
So I debated, do I just leave it alone? Because I don't want to get someone in trouble who's just trying to do their job and they're not doing anything wrong. But then it bothered me that it was just this thick, muddy sludge,
Right.
when I looked at what he had left behind. So I sent the city engineering department an email. And I sent them my pictures and I just inquired, hey, is this okay? And if it is, can they be redirected to their own storm sewers and not West Ranch? I just didn't want them clogged up when we need them.
Right.
And so the city replied back and they said the guy was illegally dumping, and that whatever he was dumping, it should have gone to a water treatment plant and then to a specific landfill from there.
Wow.
So I don't think it was necessarily anything hazardous. I think it was more something that there's certain protocols where that kind of stuff needs to be drained out. So the city said that they were addressing it with the developer, and they were also contacting the company. So I feel like the city was super responsive, and I'm really grateful to that. It's the kind of thing that it's easy to drive by and ignore it.
Yes.
But because we live coastal, and because Friendswood floods, even though West Ranch hasn't really had a history of that,
Right.
I didn't want to see anything impacting our storm sewers.
I think that's fantastic. And it shows our residents that when you see something, you need to say something.
Right.
Don't let things just go by. So I'm really happy that you brought it to the attention of the city and that they were so responsive and so quick to respond and to clean it up. So I really, really think that's fantastic.
Well, and the guy even told me, the director of engineering is the one who contacted me back. And he even told me that he himself and several of the public works officers looked at inside our storm sewers, and it doesn't appear that anything was negatively impacted.
Oh, that's good to know.
Yeah.
So, well, thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome.
This is, once again, how a resident can make a difference in their community.
Well,
and I
thank you,
really
Grace.
appreciate that.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching. Bye. If you see something in our area that needs attention, contact the City of Friendswood Engineering Department.